Good afternoon, everyone. We are the public security team from Panabo.
And today we are going to inform you or educate you about the first aid guidelines.
Are you ready to save lives? First aid provides the initial attention to a person suffering an injury or illness. It is intended to preserve life, prevent further injury, and promote recovery. First aid in the workplace has a number of benefits, including saving lives, preventing permanent disablement, providing immediate support to the injured person, improving safety awareness, preventing injury and illness in the workplace, and last, assist in the early return to work and rehabilitation.
In a first aid emergency, a first aid officer is expected to take charge and may direct others on the scene to assist with managing the emergency until emergency services or more qualified personnel take over. First aid officers are responsible for providing first aid to people who are injured or ill in the workplace, maintaining first aid kits after utilization in a medical emergency, recording treatment and reporting treatment and incidents, maintaining a current first aid qualification, and participating in refresher training and competency development activities.
The 3 P's of first aid. First, preserve life. As the first responder to any situation, your first priority should be to preserve life. You may need to perform CPR, stop bleeding, or take other action to preserve the victim's life. Start with CAB, which are the circulation, airway, and breathing. Assess the quality of the victim's circulation, adjust if needed. Ensure that the victim has no blocks to their airway and that they are breathing. The goal is to prevent the condition from worsening in any way. Second is to prevent deterioration. Do what you can to keep the victim in stable condition until medical professionals arrive. The goal is to prevent the condition from worsening and prevent any potential further injury. This may mean moving the victim to a safer location, applying the first aid kit, stabilizing them, or just staying with the victim and providing comfort. Last, promote recovery. After you've done what you can do with first aid treatment, your job now is to promote recovery. This can be done by encouraging confidence, providing comfort, attempting to relieve pain, and so on. Tips and tricks for emergency situation and first aid will likely differ based on your specific situation, but remembering the basics of what to do may help you save a life or prevent further pain. Know the simple steps before you find yourself in a situation where it's hard to think clearly. So this is an example of a first aid kit,
And we are going to show you what's inside of this.
so let's take a look. These are the things, which are the cotton buds and the band-aids we use to clean and cover up the wounds to avoid infections. And also, these are the alcohols to sanitize and disinfect the wounds. This is a surgical tape to attach bandages and also to hold a dressing in a skin that have a wounds. Well, these are the bandages to hold a dressing into a wounds. This is a thermometer to monitor body temperature. This is a syringe used for drugs for medication. This is a wet tissues to wipe a severe bleeding. This is a ball pen to record medical treatment and incidents.
These are the different types of medicine. So this is the internal use, oral rehydration, and for anti-acid. Nebules for asthma. eye drops for eye irritation, and the different ointments and disinfectants for wounds and skin irritation.
What's your emergency?